Okay, so today I'm bringing in the load. I had an empty container. I took it up to the shipper. They loaded it, and now I'm bringing it into the port. So now today I'll show what the process is when you bring in a load going on to the scale, basically. So right here to my left is the scale. You usually wait in line, but it's a scale open. So I'm gonna just pull up to the scale, and what I'm going to do is I'm not going to get on the scale yet. I'm going to just pull up right before it. I'm going to get out, and then I'm going to take off my zip ties and unlock my pins and do all that stuff, so that way when I get off the scale I won't have to do all of that, and that way they'll be able to take the container off once I go to the appropriate area. Okay, so as you can see, I'm taking off my zip ties. Also, not only am I taking this load off, I'm also gonna bring out another load as well. I already went into the office and printed my paperwork and did all that good stuff. So I don't have to change chassis. I'm gonna keep the same 40, so which is a good thing. Right now I'm just pretty much taking off my zip ties, doing all that good stuff. Right, so unlock all my pins, took off my zip ties. And then so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull on the scale, and then I'm going to pull up to the camera, and then I'll call in and give them the information for the load that I'm bringing in, and then they're going to ask me for the information for the load that I'm taking out. So this is me. I put my bat number on the window because they need that to identify me when I checked in. And then this is pretty much what it looks like. You just pull up to the window, to the camera basically, and then you call in. Okay, so I'm coming off the scale right now, and then basically I wait for it's usually a guy here with a pickup truck, and he'll tell you what area to go to get your load taken off. And then he's not here right now, so I'll just pretty much wait here. You wait here until they come, because you don't know where to go. Thank you. Alright, so he told me to go down. I think it's the last bay on the right. So I believe they're waiting for me anyway. They can see in their system what trucks go where, but we don't know where, so we have to wait till someone let us know. So pretty much I'm just gonna ride up until he blows the horn. Like that, and then I'll stop, and then he'll take the load off, and then we're done. Tight little turn, and then I'm gonna go over here alongside the water. This is always the case when you're getting a load. It's always the same route, so I don't have to ask anybody where to go when it's time to get my load, because usually it's right along this route, unless they just magically do something different one day. But for the most part, it's been consistently like this. So this is the line. You just pretty much form the line alongside the water, and until somebody come and pick you one by one and tell you which row to go sit in until they get your load. He told me to come and follow him I didn't want to record that part because, like I said, I don't like to record people without their consent. So anybody that you've seen, for the most part, in any of my videos, they consented to being shown, like to let people know, you know. So I'm just gonna follow him, and then he's gonna guide me to the road that I need to go in. So he told me to go up behind this white truck. It's a line, so it's just whoever go first, move up until you up next, you know. That's pretty much where we at right now. So it's looking like we got a truck ahead of us. So I'm just showing him my number so he can know which container to get. Because the way I was facing, I don't think he would be able to see it. So he might have to dig it out. We'll see. So he didn't have to dig it out. It's just down towards the end. So you gotta just watch and see. Sometimes they'll blow the horn to let you know to pull down, but for the most part, you just gotta watch and see if that's your container that they pulling, because they'll just stand right there and let you just wait. And so I'm just gonna pull up until he blow the horn. He's gonna put the container down. I don't know if you can see that in the mirror. Right, so normally what I do is look up top of the container, see if they take it off, then I'll pull off. I blow the horn as a courtesy, saying thank you pretty much, and then I'm pulling off. So now this is pretty much, after you get your load, it's the same normal routine of going to the outbound, calling out, putting your zip ties on, you know, all that good stuff. I'm trying to look for a road I could go up to get out without getting blocked in. I'll come through here. So I'm gonna just go through here. So like I said, I'm gonna go to outbound now. If it's a little line, I'll get out, put my lock my pins, put my zip ties on right there. If not, I'll just call in and then just pull over to the side and do all that good stuff. But like I said, it's pretty much the same routine. Getting the load, I'm going through the outbound, all that good stuff. So this is what I'm doing. Going through outbound. Get that. Alright, so that's the line for the chassis inspection. I showed y'all that in another video. And as I told you, this is the outbound, so it's 2 lines for the outbound, so you just go around the chassis inspection. Look. And now I'm just gonna go into the outbound lane. And then I'm just gonna call out pretty much same routine as in the other videos, but I'm gonna just call out. They'll ask for or they'll see my bat number, which follows you through the whole process of the port, and then they check you out, and then you're good to go. Like I said, what I'll do is It's a little line, so I'll probably just pull over after I call out and put my zip ties on. Yeah, I'll just do that. So I call Outbound and checked out. So now what I'll do is, like I said, I'll pull over to the side over there and just put my zip ties on, lock my pins, check the seal, the container, you know, go around it, all that good stuff, before I bring it back to the yard for the next person. Okay, so all right. That. So, locking my pins. Putting the zip ties on. Remember, all four corners. While I'm doing that, I'm also checking the container, make sure it's not no holes or damage, anything. Because this is the time you want to catch any of this before you leave the port. That way you can address the issue. The chassis, I brought that chassis in. So the chassis, this was the same chassis that I brought in. So I pretty much pre-trip, post-trip, all that good stuff. So I've had it all day. But still, you can make sure you check, make sure lights, everything is still properly working. Tires, container, go around, checking the seal, all that good stuff. And this is where we at. We're done. So I checked out at the guard shack and gave them my bat number back, and then you just pretty much head out at that point. So I'm gonna be honest, if you see this this bridge here, if it didn't have a sign showing what it was, I definitely would have been like skeptical to go under it, because that thing looks low.